Hello, hello, hello. My name is Moon, and I have some quick business to get through before this episode begins. First off, this is the second episode of the B-Team campaign we are currently producing. Make sure to check out the A-Team campaign and other content we put out as well. We are very new to this, so please forgive any mistakes with audio. We will only improve from here. And there is a content warning in the description of this episode. Thank you for listening, and please enjoy your time in the 12 Mystic Seas. Hello, hello, hello.
Hey.
I mean,
Hi.
do I need to say anything at this point? It's B-Team. You know B-Team. We're all here.
Everyone's favorite team.
But instead of all of
We're the
B-Team,
favorites.
it's half this time.
So like
Yeah, we put them down.
yeah.
Oh, yes, no. We took them out back. You seen Old Yeller?
They actually
They're
have,
out in a field right now. They're
Essentially that.
hunting butterflies.
They moved up to Washington to explore their careers in Barista Inc.
Yeah. I thought you were gonna say they
Ah.
were gonna go to Washington to like run for president. But...
That's DC. I meant Washington, like the state. Yeah. Like, up
Wait,
north.
there's two different Washingtons?
Anyway, this is going to be a shorter episode because of the way all of us live and the schedules in which all of us live. I would love to have all of the teams here every single week, every single session, but that's so unrealistic to happen consistently. So instead we're going for a more consistent schedule where people are going to drop out and people are not going to be able to be there, and that's okay. Honestly, probably the most realistic actual play in that regard then.
So hopefully we're somebody's favorite character.
Oh
Yeah, right?
So yes, right.
I do it all
Where's
for you guys.
Mycena? She's my favorite. Why watch the episode if she's not there?
Yeah, Mycena's my favorite character.
I need that
Mycena
soft
is my
female
favorite
voice
character.
in my head. Yeah, she's kind of mine too. But we will strive. We will be okay without her.
Mycena will be back.
Eventually, like the end of the MCU movies, which is Mycena will return. Yeah.
We made like a mushroom stir fry, guys.
No,
She's coming back, I swear.
And they don't even know Sid yet. Sid, who will be our fourth main party member for B Team, also cannot make it tonight. Hopefully, Sid will be able to be introduced and brought into the party in episode 3.
Rest in paradise.
Again, both not dead, both alive. Sid's
I went to her estate sale. I bought everything she owned.
Sid's marathoning Gravity Falls right now, I think, which, like, real, good for you. It's a good show. I think with all that out of the way, we can begin another adventure into the 12 Mystic Seas. See, this is what I like about B-Team versus A-Team, because A-Team immediately cuts me off and goes, cue the music! And it's like, you don't do that, I do that in editing.
Exactly. I'm like, oh, I hear the music in my brain.
That's what I was just about to
same.
say. I hear it. It's happening.
Same.
Yeah.
Right? Oh, it's
Engrossed
so
in the
cool to
moment.
start now that the episodes are out.
I can't wait till we kill A-Team. What?
We
Yeah, we're gonna murder
return with a single phrase. That's not right. That's not right. Kenny is on top of this metal machine you have made, Heliodora. He's like sticking screwdrivers in between the joints. He takes this like small crowbar meant specifically to bend metal the way you need, and sticks it in the back leg of this thing and pulls it out, and the gears have crunched it and like shaped it into basically metal confetti at this point. That's not right. That's not right. Mr. Johnny goes like, "Oh, what have you made over here? What's oh, that doesn't look very okay. Is it supposed to do that?" And he looks at you, Heliodora.
Excuse me, sir. I think I'm gonna need a little assistance here.
Understood.
making a lot
He
of weird
runs over
sounds.
to his desk and then, like, he runs like 3 feet and then just like picks up with his wings. This is not necessarily like a room with a high ceiling, but he flies over to his desk. He pulls out what looks like this intense, like, grenade launcher rifle machinery thing, and he like sets it on the desk. It has this like tripod up front to stabilize it. He lifts up this like intense glass scope as he points it at this creature that you have made on the ground and pulls the trigger. But instead of like ammunition or fire or even some type of magic, it sends this like cone of air through, except it's not air. It's weirdly like purpley pigmented, and it hits this creature on the ground and it stops.
I got a Glock in my Rari.
That's what I was just about to say.
Okay. Mr. Johnny goes, oh, didn't think I'd need to bring that one open until at least the 3rd week.
Did you just disable it completely, sir?
No, it's just an anti-magic thing. You cut it off from the power cell that you were using. The power cell still works, but some of the internal devices that pick up on the energy are not going to be able to be used. We can replace them. You know what? It's your first day. Let's break it open and let's see what's wrong.
Yeah, did something corrupt the power cell? Is that why some sort of dark magic? That's really concerning.
Kenny looks at Mr. Johnny and then he looks at you and he goes, "That was Heliodora's power cell."
Hey, whoa, brother.
Mr. Johnny goes, "Okay, look, we're not throwing around accusations. Let's just take a look at it open." He takes it, flips it onto his back, and takes the crowbar from Kenny. Half of it is still like a regular crowbar, and just like peels the metal and peels the inside open. Heliodora, give me an investigation check. It's going to be two.
Investigation is...
That's going to be 2 cards plus your intelligence.
Okay. Oh no.
What a freaking rat.
I have an 8 of spades, which is my chosen suit.
Ooh.
And then I have
Wait, ace of your chosen suit?
No, sorry, 8 of spades, which is my chosen
8.
suit.
Okay, so 9 and a king is a 22 plus your
22,
intelligence.
Which is a 2. Ooh, is
Which
this the
is
right?
2.
No, this is not the right.
Oh, character.
That's a different character sheet. Guys,
Yeah.
where is she? There she is. I was like, her intelligence is not that low. Okay, so it's not my chosen suit. So it's just a regular 8. And that's a 4. So 4, 8 is 12 plus. So that's
13. Yes, that is a 24. No, that is that's a 13
25.
plus an 8 is a 21 plus 4 is a 25. 25 is a very, very high check. Now, it's interesting trying to describe how magic and artificing works without making comparisons to like modern technology like code and Bluetooth and stuff. So I think that's the analogies we're going to go with. But these are analogies. These aren't like a one-to-one to how they work. Essentially, you created this creature with this power cell, right? And this magical power cell kind of feeds on the just raw magic of the tide, the way magic works in this world, to keep itself sustained, right? It's essentially like a solar panel, you know, just like internally, it just seeps up magic around it. It seeped into or was connected to a source of magic nearby that was trying to replicate the effects of the tide, which again is what magic is in this world. It was trying to replicate what magic is, but corrupted it, right?
Interesting. So this was probably done by a malicious person or entity or something.
On a 25, you don't think someone directly was behind it and being like, let's corrupt this creature that is trying to be a part of our magic, right? It's essentially like someone had like a hacked Wi-Fi open, and then like you're just walking by and your phone connected to it and it bricked your phone.
But that still implies that the Wi-Fi was hacked or the power cell was corrupted.
Yes, whatever the source of magic is that is corrupted or is changed in some way, that is malicious. Your beast, your did you have a name for it? I forget.
I don't remember if we named it.
I don't even remember if we named it either. This little metal seal cat thing you made.
Hubert.
You're not there. Okay.
It's Goobert now.
Yes!
Heliodora gets
Let's
like a
go!
vision, and it's called Goobert.
Goobert being corrupted was not like a choice someone made, but creating this power cell was. And it seemed like Goobert was given enough of a like processing or consciousness to recognize that something was wrong, which leads
That's
to
not right.
Right? This Mr. Johnny is opening this up and he's looking at it and he's going, that's not right. This doesn't make sense. Sorry, was that? Yeah, that's what it was saying. I'm not corrupted, I promise. You're looking at him look at this thing, and you think he's picking up on all the same things you're picking up on.
Is that something we should report to the admins about at all?
Yeah, that's bad. I'm gonna go.
That also implies, sir, that if anybody creates any machine in this class connecting to any power cell, it has the potential to be corrupted in the same way.
He stands up and he looks at all of these little engineering artificer kids, some of which who are not at the level you're at, just making like little planes and like merry-go-rounds. You see one kid is essentially making a Connects like roller coaster.
God bless.
And his friend is like making little frogs that he's putting in this roller coaster. And Mr. Johnny goes, "Okay, everybody, you're free to go. Class is canceled." And everyone goes, "Oh, okay, sure." And this one kid who's making this like this like music box thing, sorry, is starts she starts packing all of her stuff up and picks the music box up, and Mr. Johnny goes, "No, put that down. Everyone just clear the classroom." Kenny goes over and starts putting his stuff away as well.
Kenny, before you leave, I'm gonna need to have a way to contact you, or where your dorm is at all. Do you, like...
snail mail?
I do have snail mail.
Well, I mean, everyone has snail mail.
Well, I know, right? Everybody has snail mail.
Everyone has snail mail, but that's expensive. Here's my dorm. He lives in this, like, same collection of buildings, just one of the other buildings.
I'll stop by if you're free at all later on today so we can kind of discuss what happened. She has like a serious look on her face.
Yeah, he looks back at it, and he looks at his crowbar, and he goes, I think I know all I need to know. I'm not trying to bark up the wrong tree. Respectfully, miss.
All right.
But if we... I don't know. And he walks away. Give me an insight check.
Okay. Insight is wisdom?
It is wisdom.
Oh, guys, I'm getting good at this. It's an 8 of hearts.
We'll get the hang of it
7
eventually.
of hearts. I know, right? Plus a 3.
That's a 15 plus 3 is an 18.
18.
Literally, in the other A-team session, I was complaining because people were just saying their cards out loud and just waiting for me to add the numbers up for them. And I'm like, guys, I'm doing so much. And then other people do it, and I just do it anyway. Maybe I should be more self-aware. Anyway.
In my defense, I was adding them up just out loud.
Oh, yeah, no, of course. You're not doing anything wrong. I'm just pointing out a little connection in my gameplay style.
Meow.
18 on insight. Kenny's really scared of what happened. And he is seeing this and seeing the fact that you made it, and he's not like scared of you, and he's not like thinking that you like messed this up or did this wrong on person, but he was going to say, you think, something along the lines of, "Let's work together again," and he didn't. And he stopped himself. And he just went, "I don't know," and he walked away.
She's kind of like a little heartbroken at this.
Oh yeah.
And she's getting like a little angry, you guys. She's getting a little frustrated. She's kind of like balling up her fists a little bit. She kind of, Mr. Johnny, I want to know.
Heliodora, I need you to leave as well.
But sir,
You're look, I'm sorry this happened to you. This is intense. This is a scary thing. I didn't want to bring out the anti-magic beam 3000 until we came up to that in our lessons, right? But this is adult stuff. This is teacher business now.
but I can handle it. This is my creation. Somebody went and created this power source that ended up doing that to that. That's never happened to me before.
It's never happened to anyone. This is the first I've heard of it. And then he realized he said that out loud. It goes like, but it's okay. We're going to look into this and take care of it. I doubt it's on campus, so I really think it's nothing you have to worry about. Just tomorrow, I'll send stuff out to all the students in the class. We'll just meet in another room for the time being.
Sir, that means anything I make. From now and until as long as I'm on campus, that could happen. Do you see what I'm saying?
As a part of your 25 investigation check, Goobert identified that something was wrong. Like I said, he said that's not right. And he looked somewhere specifically.
Do I recall that at all?
Oh yeah, it was a very specific, like, looking down at the floor, and you installed cameras in his eyes for him to be able to see. You heard the shuddering of the cameras to zoom in, for lack of a better term. Mr. Johnny didn't come over until Kenny was kind of wrestling with it, but you saw the initial thing was that's not right looking down below you. Willowpane is on the ceiling of the Sea of Darkness. You know, all these buildings are essentially upside down. There's like, of this building, there's 3 or 4 levels below you.
So it's in Willowpane.
Is the conclusion you're coming to with information that Mr. Johnny doesn't have.
So she's going to keep that to herself because not to say out loud, but she's going to be like, I'm going to keep that nugget. I'm going to put a pin in it and we're going to figure that shit out.
Mr. Johnny just pulled a 7 + 2 for insight. I'm not even going to make you make a check because his check was so low. He doesn't put together that you put something together. And he goes, all right, just look. Can you just take you have other classes, I assume. It's your first year here, correct?
Yeah.
Yeah, so just check out the library, check out the campus. We'll get this taken care of. And look, you seem like you're clearly talented. And clearly a very curious kid, all right? I promise you, I'll tell you what we discover. Okay?
Good, because I'm not going to let you brush this to the side.
And I'm not trying to brush this to the side. I'm just trying to temper your expectations of how this is going to work.
I'm just going to let you know one thing, Seth. If you try to leave me out of the conversation, I will scream, and it will be loud. And I
don't doubt that. Have a good day. You close the door behind you.
Storms out of class.
Fez, you have a very interesting first day of soul magic with Mrs. Trinity and your new pal, Jarl. Mrs. Trinity is weird, but she does introduce a lot of ideas as it comes to soul magic that are new to you. Because, you know, a lot of your understanding of soul magic comes from purely competitive sources. Her coming at it as an era of, like, inner peace and understanding other people. How does Fez feel about that?
He's not against it. He's definitely, it's like a new angle for him because, like, he's only used his power for, like, you know, just like purely brute strength thing. So like having it come from a place that's not, it is a little foreign, but like he's managing.
Of course. Give me an insight check on Jarl.
Insight check. That's
Pull 2, add your wisdom. Por favor.
Queen of my chosen suit. I forgot how much a queen is.
Queen is a 12. Queen of your chosen suit is a 13.
13 plus 6. And then my wisdom, 19 plus. I have a 21.
A 21 on insight. Jarl is extremely excited to be here. You're not sure what it is, but this being in this class and learning this means a lot to him. And from a ghost, that's a little silly, but you know, it's really important to him that he's here.
Someone seems jazzed.
What?
You look happy to be here.
Oh, I'm just, yeah. You know.
So like soul magic, right? Like how does yours like work?
So, elephant in the room. I'm undead, right? Yeah, cool. Figured you would notice. I was a practitioner in soul magic before my passing. So, it was a lot of training on my side, and he kind of takes you in for a second, and he goes, I worked a lot with animals in my youth, and so I was kind of an animal doctor because I could identify the issues with them.
It's pretty inspiring, man.
I mean, it was what my papa wanted, so there wasn't much choice. But I grew to love it over time.
I know how you feel.
It is good to get a new perspective.
Oh, for sure.
Perspective about it. Yes, absolutely. And I don't know. I'm excited to see what I can do with it. I am kind of like I can do stuff because I am dead, right?
A lot of things I can't.
True. And he kind of sinks into the floor a little bit, and then he goes, nah, and he pulls himself back up.
Yeah, get your ass back up here.
All right. So yeah, I don't know. You are human, yes?
In the flesh.
You been around, like, to many seas?
Not really. I kind of been in like one spot for like long stretches of my life. So
all right,
nothing really major, but I would like to see the other seas. I mean, I've heard about them all, but like.
Oh wait, so like you were born here in the Sea of Darkness?
Think so.
You do not have to tell me if that is personal information.
I mean, I would prefer not to talk about.
No worries. So you have not been to the Sea of Wine before?
No.
Dang it! All right. I have this roommate, and I'm trying to get her, and I'm trying to understand.
Is she hot?
If a ghost could blush, he goes, "What?
So she is.
So she builds things. She has this suitcase that becomes a desk. I'm not really sure. It's just I'm trying to figure her out. And
That's real nerdy. Sounds real nerdy.
She put pads on my chest to figure out if I could do heart breathe. If anyone is nerd, it is her. But
does she need another subject?
Hey yo, Fizz, you are crazy boy. You are.
She sounds like a real nice person.
You are crazy boy. Oh, she is great. She is nice. I just
I don't know. I just want to meet new people here too. Like, I don't know. It feels good to get out of the house and talk to people again. Sorry if I'm a little brash.
Mrs. Trinity kind of floats over very ethereally the way she does, and she goes, right, the best way to someone's heart is through their soul. So if you want to know someone, knowing their soul can work. With consent.
Is that speaking from experience?
She goes, yes, many times I have known someone through their soul before I know their name. And it just gets me to know them. What do people want? Who are people? What breaks, if you know someone's needs, you can. And then she kind of stops herself and goes, needs as in people need, some people need warmth, and some people need support, and some people need to know that you're proud of them, right? And Yarrow kind of looks at her and looks at you, Fez, and goes, okay, I do not think I want to mess with my roommate's soul. I have known her for 6 hours now.
Understandable. But you know what I need right now?
I do not know.
I need a sandwich. When is lunch?
Mrs. Trinity goes, let me read you, Fez.
I mean, if you want to. He's just going to take off his sunglasses.
She throws up some sparks, and she just kind of moves her fingers around. She's not doing anything, and she goes, I've read your soul, and I've read your deepest desires. And your deepest desires are that you need to go get a sandwich, boy. So go, leave my class.
Awesome, sweet. I'll talk to you later. Yarrow.
And Yarrow, yes?
Do you want to come get a sandwich with me?
I will come with you to get a sandwich.
All right, sweet.
Yes.
Come on, let's go.
Wonderful.
I gotta meet your roommate, dude.
You two go, and you two head out. Yeah, not to ask for this again, but Fez, give me another insight check. You can make a perception check too, if that's better.
Joker.
Luck point. I think when I edit these, I need to have a specific sound that plays whenever somebody gets a.
Okay.
Oh yeah, whenever someone pulls.
You said I can do an.
Can I just say, I just tapped the deck to my online deck. I pulled a Joker too.
Do you also want a luck point?
I just tapped the deck to try to shuffle it because I don't know how to use it, and it just said Joker, and I was like, okay, good.
I got a 15 on this check.
A 15 on this check. You're really hungry. It's hard to pick up, and you're kind of breaking through Yarrow's first shell, but underneath the shell there is a mask as well. So it's kind of it's hard to read, but it seems like he needs a friend.
Right. So they got BLT and.
Yarrow looks around and he goes I've tried to go here for years, and this is the first time I've stepped foot in this building before.
Really? Man.
Yes.
I mean, I can't really say anything different. This is also my first year here too, so.
Well, yeah, I can't really eat, so.
Oh, right, because you're dead. My bad.
No.
Forgot. I mean, can you still if you have a sandwich in your mouth, can you taste that? Or...
It all tastes like ash.
Oh, that sucks. So you don't even know what bacon tastes like?
I mean, I can't eat bacon, but that is other thing,
Damn, that sucks.
He's a brother, you guys. Mashallah.
He just kind of waits with you in line. He's kind of talking with you about the class, and he's talking with you a lot about this school. He seems to have a lot of knowledge, and he goes all right, so this building, I've heard they're trying to build some type of moving platform, some elevator type thing. I do not know exactly, so
sounds real high tech.
Right? I mean, that is where the artificing is, so
I suppose you're correct.
I know they first proposed it about 2 years back, but my other years I was only really here for the first month, so I couldn't. It was kind of hard to tell a full year of stuff.
Yeah.
So yeah. Heliodora, you storm out of this class, and there's construction happening. You noticed it on your way in the artificing building, right?
When Yarrow, this is above table, but
of course,
construction elevator. Interesting.
I
don't know if she's really looking around at her surroundings as much as she just wants to go back to her dorm and sulk.
That's fair.
But, I mean, she's now very acutely aware that something is going down in a lower level of some kind. If
Of
I see
course.
construction for an elevator, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
She's going to be like, what the freak?
Yeah. You see there are these Radon there. They're wearing these cloaks that you've been here long enough, I think well, not necessarily. You've only been here for a few days, but you see that they're moving around Earth. They're clearly earthbenders, right? And you signify this cloak is essentially like, hey, these people are actively moving Earth around with their minds. Just like take a step back, right? And you see this tall Penteo, this tall, like very grasshopper-esque, but with like a thicker outer shell. Penteo there with this set of goggles over these two very large beady eyes, talking with some of the Radon. You see like a tool belt with like regular artificing tools.
I think I'm gonna go speak to the Penteo.
You walk over kind of right as their conversation ends and the Radon go back to working. She goes, "Oh, hello."
Hi, I'm a part of the artificing classes, and I'm very interested in what's going on here.
Oh, that's just adorable. Look, hello. My name is Leanti. You clock Leanti as a Petisa name.
Oh,
or
okay,
yeah, at least a somewhat common Petisa female name. Hello, my name is Leanti. I technically graduated last year through the artificing course, and I've now come back here to kind of prove my thesis to help build a elevator here.
Right, and so your thesis was just on building elevators, is that correct?
No. Clearly, if you had read it, you would know. No. There were several upgrades I believe this school could have. This is one of many that I am overseeing through the tutelage of Mr. Johnny. I'm overseeing building.
That's so interesting. You said your name is Leanti? Yes. Are you a part of like some sort of Sea of Winds or something along those lines? Sounds like a Petisa name.
She goes, oh, well, yes, of course. The Penteo live across all the seas, and, my group ended up in the Sea of Winds. So, I grew up on Petisa, and I kind of understand their culture and understand how they work.
Oh. Leanti is my grandmother's name. Do you mind if you give me I'd love to read your thesis. You sound like such an interesting person.
Oh, well, thank you so much. She kind of... You say Leanti is your grandmother's name, and she kind of... A lot of clocking you in this episode. A lot of people are just kind of looking at you and taking you in. This episode is just full of insight checks. She goes, right. Yes, of course. I will send you... Well, you're in Mr. Johnny's class, correct?
I'm in Mr. Johnny's class. But today class ended kind of early, and I was wondering if you had, I was looking for some light reading. Well, not really light reading. You look like the kind to be really academic,
Of course,
Some challenging reading to end off my afternoon.
Right. Yes, of course. I know he keeps I know he keeps a copy in his desk, with all his favorite students' work. So I can go. I can just go ask him for his.
That's fine. I'll grab it myself.
All right. She looks back at the construction and she goes, "Oh, I would feel terribly sorry if the noise from this construction made you, end the class early."
Oh, it's yeah, it was. I don't know if it was necessarily that, but something along those lines,
Oh,
he just kind of suddenly called off class.
Really? You don't know what it was?
Oh, just something about how I really shouldn't worry about it, and It's an adult conversation, you know.
All right. Well, then I am an adult. I will go talk to him about that. Wonderful. Thank you, and I hope you have a wonderful time reading my work. And she kind of... I don't think it's lost on Heliodora the fact that she never asked your name.
Yeah. Do you think I could grab that thesis very lickety-split quickly?
She's walking into his room to talk to him right now.
Freak, man.
Yeah. So, what seems to be happening is that there's a good chance, not to say your thoughts for you, but it's pretty clear to Heliodora that whatever's happening here, it's probably happening in the Artificer building.
Yes.
Yes. Cool.
She was kind of like false platitudes the whole time, like gritting her teeth, like, I just need to get some fucking information on this shit.
No, absolutely. I think we cut back to...
So, this sandwich, right? If I can describe the taste of bacon, it's like... Do you know what, like, smoke, like, smells like? It's, like, really good. It's, like, really tasty. It sucks you can't eat it, but, like, it's really delicious.
Jarl goes, right. Okay. So, do you have any more classes today?
He's like wiping like food off his face. Like, well,
of course.
I think I've got something with chaos magic, but I have to talk to a teacher about that one.
What?
Yeah, no, because like the type of magic I have, it's not really super common.
What? Wait. Magic that's like is crazy? Wait.
He's just gonna like open his mouth and like pull his tongue down. He's got like, you can see his like symbol of chaos on his tongue. It's like,
yeah,
there's like some bacon on there too.
Yeah, a little bit of bits of bacon.
Some food.
Jarl's eyes go wide as he goes, "Oh, yeah. Where did you get that?"
It's kind of like a curse thing. My mother had this power. She's out there somewhere. Honestly, I'm here at the school trying to
right. So above the table, it's a circle with how many arrows?
The symbol of chaos is what I based it off of. So hang on.
Are you writing notes?
Little fact check. It has 5, 6, 7, 8.
8. Jarl is wearing this very plain
in
white
this little symbol.
Yes. Jarl is wearing this very plain white shirt. Oh.
Fez having mommy issues makes so much sense.
Oh, hello. Hi, welcome back. Okay.
Little bit of connectivity issues, but that's all
you're
right.
All good. Okay. So
circle with 8 arrows.
Yeah, it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 arrows poking out of it.
And you say it's a symbol of chaos from what?
Symbol of chaos. I just did a Google search and I was like, oh, this looks kind of cool. I'll have it on my tongue. Yeah. Pause.
It is not Wednesday. Jarl goes, that is... Wait. Why do you have a Govito rune? As I said before, he's wearing this like thin white shirt. It has just like 3 buttons up top, and it's very light on his very like small, weak frame. Not to bully my own character, but he pulls it down and he shows his chest, and you see there's a tattoo in the same style, except it has 4 arrows instead of 8.
Huh.
And he goes, "You have a Govito rune."
Guess so. I guess mine's a little more, I don't know, stronger. I suppose.
No. Why did your mother know Govito runes? This keeps me alive. This is what I have. This so I am ghost and not dead.
That's odd. I've never really encountered anything of that sort. I kind of just.
Wait. You got 8? She could do that?
I guess so. I've had it ever since I was born. So
The only one I've seen that is more than mine is 5, and five let her turn into anybody.
I don't know. Maybe that's why I'm the strongest.
This one back home, she had 5. She could turn into Batisa and fly with her wings. She could turn into Penteo with 4 arms and lift boulder, right? You have AIDS, and you're just taking a class for it? By who?
I don't know. Is there a chaos magic teacher here?
No!
Oh shit.
What you and wait, so you just found me, but we both have runes. Wait, so you and Yarrow gets the most expressive you have seen him since you have met him.
Whoa.
He goes, wait. And he pulls the Heliodora and he like gets up on the table and he reaches and he is like investigating your tongue.
Okay, buddy.
He's like,
whoa.
Wait, sorry.
No, it's fine. I consent to it. Let's do it.
Okay. And you guys are getting the weirdest looks from the other people at the other.
So is
tables.
he like fully on the table, like with his hands on my face, looking at my tongue?
No, he
Not
he
Wednesday.
I was like, the visual in my head is crazy right now.
he kind of climbs over to your side of the table,
okay.
and he is close. You have your tongue out, like, and he's just kind of like looking at it. He goes, "Yep, that is the right kind of ink."
I mean, it's pretty thick, right?
Yes,
Hell yeah.
Fez, it is pretty sick. Okay.
What did your roommate say about having like a whole desk of something? Maybe she might know what's going on with this. I don't know.
Maybe she might know. Maybe she does know. But she didn't react to mine when she put the pad over it. But yes, let's go find Heliodora, and that's where we're gonna end tonight's episode. Just some intrigue, some fun little things. I'm gonna stop the recording. Does anyone have any last minute things to say?
You slay me with your cliffhanger. How dare!
I was so ready. I'm like, all right, I gotta lock in for this one. I was like, all right, it's gonna be
I want to keep this at a good time. It's also getting kind of late where we are at.
Yeah.
And we all have school in the morning, guys.
I don't have class till noon. Get out of here.
Anyway.
Okay, sorry.
I'll kill you with my own 2 hands.
We'll pick up with this cliffhanger, hopefully with more of our party next game. This has been episode 2 of Tales from the 12 Mystic Seas, Campaign B. If you haven't listened to the A-Team campaign yet, check it out on this same channel. If you had a good time, please consider leaving us a review on your podcast app of choice. Thank you for listening, and good night. May the 13th sea be as magnificent as you dream it to be.